Like, I don't believe the things I believe in order to make other people comfortable. I'd rather find a way to make my beliefs palatable to people who don't agree with them. That's my bag. To that end, this is a nice way to introduce controversial ideas. I am a country musician, and being a leftist in country music means there's a lot of rhetoric surrounding supporting the troops by people who frankly do not, in my opinion, do a good job of supporting the troops. I'm talking about folks like Aaron Lewis, who proclaimed last year that he might be the only one willing to bleed for this country, even though he's never enlisted. He's just mad that they were tearing down a statue of Columbus. That's... Well, honey, I could have told you that he was not going to be good live, but we did not talk before. I will say, I have found most often people use the term "I support the troops" to mean I support the oligarchs and plutocrats that send our children to die. That part I don't like. So I'm gonna do my popular song. Daddy's gonna buy me a brand new gun, show me how to clean it in the yard. That ball says he can't wait to see me fire with that steady arm. Couple hours of waiting and some heavy concentration, put a bullet through the middle of her heart. Everybody's gonna be so glad to see a freezer full of fresh deer meat. Mama's gonna be so proud of me when we get back to the farm. Nights get longer, days get hard. I learned to put a bullet through the middle of a heart. I learned to put a bullet through the middle of a heart. Carlene asked if she could marry me, driving around in Daddy's car. Gave her my graduation ring down by the lumber yard. Felt the violent hit of her passionate kiss like a bullet through the middle of a heart. Everybody's gonna be so glad to see her down the aisle at our wedding. Mama's gonna be so proud of me, spinning around with steel guitar. Nights get longer, days stay hard. It hits like a bullet through the middle of a heart. It hits like a bullet through the middle of a heart. Daddy paid his service till his time was due. His buddy recruits these days. Says I can make my country proud and get my education paid. Face them fears, make it 3 years. Brother, you'll have it made. Everybody's gonna be so glad to see me wearing that robe with my degree. Mama's gonna be so proud of me. God bless the USA. Nights get longer, days stay hard, as I learned to put a bullet through the middle of a heart. I learned to put a bullet through the middle of a heart. Didn't have a grudge to bear with any other people there, but I came home haunted by the lives my duty caused. I felt the barrel's tip against my ribs, put a bullet through the middle of a heart. Everybody's gonna be so sad to see the flag disappear into the earth with me. Mama, do you think you still believe I'm gonna see the face of God? Nights get longer, the light goes dark. I learned to put a bullet through the middle of a heart. I learned to put a bullet through the middle of a heart.